Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and thank you so much for watching this video. I just want to tell you that on this channel we talk about scholarships, we talk about free tuition opportunities, we talk about tuition-free universities, we talk about funding options in the US, in Europe, in Canada, and everywhere, scholarships all around the world. So if you are a member of this channel, or if you haven't yet subscribed to this channel, please make sure you subscribe to this channel and stay glued to the channel, and also share our videos with friends. All right, maybe the videos we are going to be dropping may not be what you need, but there is a friend out there who need this content to digest and of course to use it. This is going to help a lot of people. That is what I can say. So please share this video to a friend and do not forget to subscribe below. The next video is coming. Guys, welcome back to the channel and thank you so much for watching today. Thank you guys. If you are new to the channel, please do not forget, check below this video. You will see the subscribe button in red. Please click that button and make sure you turn on the notification bell so that when I post a new video next time, you would be the first to watch. Thank you so much for understanding. Please do not forget to like this video. Alright, press the like button down here, press the like button so that when I post a new video up next, you would still be the first to watch, because YouTube is going to recommend this content to other people and in turn keep you glued to the channel. Thank you so much. Today's video, as from the title you clicked already, is how to study in Finland for free in 2023. Yes, there are a lot of possibilities or many ways you can use to migrate to Finland in 2023, and I'm going to be talking about one of them here, all right, so that you can pay attention to, or if you intend to study in Finland and you have been thinking, can I actually study without money? I understand a lot of us, we are going through some hardship in one way or the other. All you need to do is to put in the work, and I will be explaining some of the ways to you right here. So for those of you who are new, do not forget, like I said, subscribe to the channel and support the movement. Now, the very first way I want to tell you is there are schools in Finland you can study for free. First, let me start with the vocational schools. There is one vocational school in Finland. I have around 2 or 3 videos about this university. All right, it is actually a free vocational school in Finland. So if you are an international student and you want to study vocational programs, all right, vocational programs here, I mean, they are not actually like bachelor's degree where you spend a lot of time in college. All right, if you have, let's say, you want to study something for like 2 years and get a diploma, or maybe you want to spend fewer years, then you have to target a vocational school. All right, and the name of this school in Finland is called the Vamia College. In this university, you are going to study for free, absolutely zero tuition. You are not going to pay any money to anybody, like tuition fee, okay? That is something you should know. With this Vamia College, you can study, for example, you can apply from outside of your home country, or let me say outside of Finland, which means that you can apply from Nigeria, Ghana, Cameroon, Africa, Asia, Europe, or America. Then you move to Finland in case you are admitted, all right? If you are admitted, you get, for example, let's say if you are admitted now, you now need to apply for a visa and you move to Finland. Of course, you need a visa as an international. So that is the advantage of Vamia College. There is no tuition fee payment. Guys, people have people have applied to this school and they are now studying. All right, so don't say I cannot do it because I'm scared that they want to select just few people. No, in as much as they want to select few people, you still stand a chance. You are one of the persons. All right, you have to believe in yourself. But there is one thing I want to say. If you are actually studying, let me say, targeting free tuition universities in Finland like Vamia College, then you should try to write the IELTS exam. It is very important because you cannot be applying, because a lot of people will be vying for the same position you are actually applying for. All right, so there is no need for you to apply without the IELTS, whereas you know that a lot of other students from Africa, Asia, across the globe will be applying using bigger certificate, maybe better qualifications, and of course the IELTS exam, because they want to make sure that Finland is a country that want to make sure that any foreigner coming into their country is able to express his or herself in English language very well. That is for Vamia. You can apply from outside of, let me say, outside of Finland. If you are based in Africa or anywhere, you can apply. Now, the other vocational schools in Finland, there are a lot of them. All right, I will not be reading names, but I will drop some links in the video description box. You can equally apply for them, but in this case, you have to be in Finland before you can apply for these vocational schools, because let's say they will need a lot of sometimes Finnish is required, but you must be in Finland. Okay, if you are not in Finland, it will be difficult for you to apply and study in some of these vocational schools. I hope you understand. So you must be in Finland, and they are actually free tuition as well. And now, if you are targeting vocational schools to study in Finland, or let me say if you want to study in Finland for free, then you should try to put in your application by January 4th. January 4th is usually the period in which most programs or most universities in Finland will actually open their gates for international students to apply. For example, the joint application, which is, let me say, the joint application for University of Applied Sciences, is usually open from the 4th of January to the 19th of January. And in this case, I talked about this before. There are a lot of stages you have to go to. You need to apply, then they will check again, then call you guys for an interview. Then after that, you write an exam before they evaluate, and if you are okay, they will admit you. That is the joint application, which is the best according to me, because first, you have to apply for many programs. Secondly, you can apply for like maybe 4 or 5 different programs. Another reason is, which is the best for me, there is no application fee. Another reason for me is there are various documents required for you to apply for each program or each university in the joint application system. Alright, though the application interval is very short, from 14 to the 19th of January. Alright, so you have to prepare yourself now if you must study next year in Finland. That is what I wanted to say, and for free. Alright, these are the 2 ways. Now understand that for vocational schools, you may equally need something like there are some universities in the vocational schools that equally offer scholarships. I will talk about that very soon, so you should stay glued to the screen. Alright, now another way you can study in Finland for free, I already talked about the vocational schools, and I want to talk about another way you can study in Finland for free. Then I'll come to some of the University of Applied Sciences. Now, if you want to study in Finland for free, you should equally be looking at government scholarships or state scholarships. What are some of the state scholarships? They include the Finnish government annual awards and the Finnish government scholarships. These scholarships, I talked about that some time ago. If you check my channel, you will find the video. There, if you win this scholarship, they will be paying you every month, alright, and they will take care of everything that you need. That is for the Finnish government scholarship, but you need to understand that the application season is not usually the same. It can fluctuate this year. I think this 2022, it had already passed, so you cannot apply now. You can only apply next year. So you have to put an eye on the Finnish government website, or because automatically they will always announce this type of scholarships on their website. Even the universities will always put this into their websites. All right, so you should pay attention to these details and also try to follow up to see if you are actually going to apply or not, and what are some of the requirements. All right, these are some of the things you should put into consideration when you are vying for scholarships. Now, that is the second way you can study in Finland for free. The third way you can study in Finland for free is actually not like it is totally free. All right, it's just like a 50-50. In this case, there is a balance, which means that you are going to pay like 50% or maybe 40%. Then the Finnish government or your university is going to pay like 60% or 50%. All right, now what do I mean here? There are some universities, like I was explaining before, the University of Applied Sciences. In these universities, there are a couple of scholarships you can apply for. There are scholarships that when you apply for the university, automatically you get 50% of your tuition fee waived if they are admitting you. That is the first point. If you get admissions, they are going to waive 15% of your tuition fee. That is the second way. Some universities in the applied science, let me say in the applied science, when it is time to apply for University of Applied Sciences, like the 4th of January, some universities will say that you can only get a scholarship based on your ETCS credit units when you start studies in the university. That is another way. Then another way is some universities will give you admissions and they will tell you that pay your tuition fee very early, as from this date, before this deadline, and if you do the payment, we are going to give you 500, we are going to remove 500 euros from your tuition fee, or we are going to give you 25% bonus for your tuition fee, which means that if your tuition fee is maybe 8,000 euros and you just have to calculate 25% on top of it and you remove, and maybe at the end of the day you may be paying like 5,500 or 6,000. all right, so that is it. For example, Vamia College, or not Vamia College now, Vamia College is the vocational school I talked about. You have a university like the Savonia University of Applied Sciences, which admissions is usually in January. Savonia University will tell you that as soon as we admit you, we are going to give you 50% of the scholarship, all right? Now, the tuition fee for Savonia, some programs are 6,000 euros, some are 4,000 euros, some are 7,000 euros. So you need to check, but most programs will range between 3,000 euros to 6,000 euros. For example, if your program is 6,000 euros and you are given 50% scholarship, it means that at the end of the day, you are going to pay 3,000 euros. And mind you, when you are given admissions to Finland, you have to pay part of the deposit. Part of the tuition fee, I beg your pardon, you have to pay part of the tuition. In case your tuition fee is 5,000 euro, you must pay. Some universities don't even take part. Let me not just say part of the tuition. You have to pay a full year of your tuition fee, all right? And some schools don't accept part payment. You must pay all. For example, Savonia University will ask for all 1 year program, all right? There is another university. For Savonia University, remember I said that if you are applying, or if you get the admissions and you are about to pay a tuition fee, some schools will give you 50%, others maybe 25%, others they tell you that pay your tuition fee, then when you move to Finland, if you perform well, we are going to take 25% off, or we are giving you 50% off. It depends on the number of credits you accumulate per semester, okay? And this University of Applied Sciences, they are very good in that, and they are actually the cheapest. All right, so you should think of these various ways to migrate to Finland and study for free. All right, I think it is better this way than maybe to go to the United Kingdom or Sweden and start paying maybe 10 million, 15 million plus or something. All right, it is better this way to follow this method. First, again, there is something, if you are trying to apply to Finland, I would say that do not put your eggs in one basket, guys, and try to apply to many schools as possible. We are done with the programs and how you can study in Finland for free. Now let's talk about the requirements that you need in order to apply for most of these programs in Finland. Now, if you want to study a bachelor's degree program, it is possible to study nursing in English. It is possible to study medicine in Finland in English, and it is possible to study dentistry in English. All right. So all you need to do is to locate a university and locate which university you actually need and pay attention to requirements. Like I said, height is very, very important. It is very, very important. If you ask me, I will tell you that if I'm targeting schools in Finland, it is just maybe making sense for me to go and write my height. It is very important. All right, so you have to put into consideration all of these things to know when and what you are going to be doing. Now, another thing I want to mention here is the requirements. If you are applying for bachelor's degree, you need your WAEC certificate. If you are a Nigerian, you need your O and advanced level certificate and probably English proficiency from the GCE board. And if you are a Cameroonian, if you are coming from Ghana and other places that they use WESE or WAEC as well, you use it. All they need is high school documents. Pakistani and Indians, I do not know the type of high school documents you have, but equally you still need to use your own high school qualifications. All right, now make sure your academic results are somehow a little good. All right, if they are not good, no problem, you still stand a chance. Everybody have a chance here. Everybody can study abroad for free. All right, just know it that way. Now, another opportunity or another requirement you need if you want to study in Finland for free is application fee. You don't need to pay an application fee during the joint application period or season, or during the January 4th to January 19th application season. No, you don't need to pay, all right? It is absolutely free. Master's degree students, you will need your bachelor's degree transcript and the attestation or your diploma or your certificate, all right? So put them together so that you start preparing as fast as possible. You start preparing early, because early preparation is going to drive you to results, but late preparations will take you maybe to the gutters, all right? You need to know this. Again, they may ask you to submit motivation letters, which is very normal, all right? Universities in Finland always ask for this. So if you are applying to study in Finland, know that you may submit motivation letters, and that is very normal, all right? Sometimes the motivation letter may not be maybe a very difficult letter to write, but you just to pay attention to details, all right? It's very important. So make sure you study, you note this. Now, another document I want to talk about, reference letters, and they may not be that let me say they may not be that like often, all right? They may not ask you often. Most of the schools may not like request this, but you need to pay attention to the fact that It may be asked, all right? It may be asked. So it doesn't matter which university, it just depends. Just check the programs very well. Some programs, before you even apply, they will tell you that if you want to apply for bachelor's for this, make sure you have this at high school. If you want to apply for masters in this, make sure you have this, you have done this in school. You understand? So you cannot apply for finance courses without economics background or finance background or accounting background. It is no. All right, so these are some of the things you need to know, guys. For one-on-one consultation with me, please check the video description box below. There are links there. All right, if you are unable to make any payment, let me know, then I will give you the other options. Thank you so much for understanding. So like I said, study abroad is for everyone. You must not have money before you study abroad. All you need to do is your determination factor, and the energy you put in. All right, and make sure you get your international passport before you start anything study abroad. This is something I always say to international students who come to me for private consultation or private consultations. All right, so like I said, please do not forget, subscribe below so that we carry the channel further. Until we meet again in another one. Peace.